cyber gaming major.
Hi, my name is Frank Mock. I'm a logistics major, which, mentors.
Wait, I thought you were.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I thought you were in infrastructure. Oh. Oh.
So,
Anyways, this is Jackass.
Yeah, just as a brief introduction, due to the current social state and due to the current weather, we were trying to think of a newer way, a more innovative way to develop an architectural building that is more resistant to the elements and people, et cetera, et cetera.
So, our simulation is about a giant turtle, and for this turtle, you can construct a shell. And for the construction of a shell, it's about the house itself, the floor plan, the 3D modeling, and stuff like that. All the structures, material, and the objective is to protect the turtle from several different environments. And we call the house the shell, and the shell is gotta be graded on for several different things. This comes from complexity, expense, weather resistance, animal and vandalism protection, such as in case you want to don't want to get your raccoons in your living room or a burglar raccoon, Anyways.
Or a dangerous
And
storm.
it's more smashing. Who said that? We plan to use this for appraisal purposes, for quality testing, and also for recreational purposes. Because there are games that are similar to this, like Real-Time Battle Simulator, Spore. I know there's one that's where you can design a NASA spaceship and see how far you can get.
Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, Kerbal Simulator would be a good game to play.
There it goes.
To which, as stated before, yes, our game is mostly based off Spore and other simulator games as well. It shall be ran like a physics puzzle game.
Yeah. The designing of the turtle would obviously be the Spore part, and then once you put into the testing mode, it would be like those physics puzzle games, where you would have like I said before, the space rocket simulator, where you'd have a space rocket, have it some different fuel and stuff, it cost some money, and also real-time realistic battle simulator, where you put some soldiers, how much they cost and stuff, etc., etc. That's what the code would be. And some of the tools that we will be using outside of the code would be a different type of code, which is called kinetic algorithms. If you don't know what it is, it's a type of algorithm that constantly grows via evolution, has several different generations and families to start off with. So say you have one family that starts off, it would initially do nothing, but as time progresses and if you wait long enough, it'll eventually become very, very good at constructing something. But we'll start out with a base house, because it'll take too long to actually have the construction work like that.
To which this basically represents natural nature as well, because of evolution and how Darwinism works, in which the lesser, stronger suits will be basically killed off, and thus making the stronger suits more prevalent, and thus surviving longer.
It also take from some several sources from everywhere, possibly. You would go to a crafting website, you get a floor plan for a house, and it would recognize the floor plan, the layout of the floor, multiple floors if they are, the type of roof, the structure of the walls, the thickness, you know, the thickness is kind of important. You want to keep your house safe. Of course, this is based off of evolution, even though
Alright.
it's very medical. Obviously, that's also, you know, we also have the turtle in the environments, but evolution is obviously the major factor here. Why the turtle? Well, the shell on a regular turtle or tortoise, that's a tortoise right there, in case you didn't know. Anyways, the shell is usually metaphorically called the home of a turtle, tortoise, or any animal that uses a shell, because it's their protection.
It's just basically like a natural armor, thus
Yeah.
protecting the turtle itself, which is pretty much a defense.
Secondly, it's also because the turtles can move the houses around in different environments, and tortoises can go around in different environments. Like, say you want the house to be waterproof in a pond for some reason because you're like that. You can just take the tortoise, bring it over to the pond, and see if your house will stay like that. Or you can take it to a mountain range, see if your house is winter resistant, or take it to the who said that? Smasher.
Okay.
Anyways, the Smasher is also a wrecking ball just in case.
Why would a company want this? Well, for architectural purposes, just to be more wind resistant, just so that way it supports longer and is more weather resistant as well as other
Yeah.
groups.
You could also test to see if, you know, the Smasher will smash it, and that would be for like, to see if it would be cost effective to tear it down once nobody lives in that house anymore. You know, that's also a secondary effect. Like you can see if this house is gotta be destructible, reusable to build another new building. The other one is a material-based company. You know, they make steel bars, steel beams that won't be melted by jet fuel. And
Automotive as well, due to the fact of aerodynamic purposes, and just as like a brief interview. The Leonardo da Vinci tank was based off the shape of the turtle itself, to which like it would be more protected.
there's also citations.
Okay. Alright, thank you very much. Any questions? Question?
Yes, you.
Okay, so I'm confused. I just want to clear up. Is it a game?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand the sense of a game in house development because I understand structural engineering isn't offered here. If it was, it'd be a great idea to try to move it towards kind of a real aspect to implement it, like a house that can actually just protect itself from any environment with a turtle shell, kind of just hide away in its own shell. Okay, so that's what I wanted to clear up. And can I get y'all's names?
Frank Mock.
And I'm Kyle Dean. This is my poncho.
Okay, because we're running on time. Thank you so much, you guys. And if you guys